I do. Oh, yeah! You can do that first, and I'll do the second. All right, ready to go?
Do what first?
What? Anyway, just talk.
Get your earballs ready. Welcome to the Greg and Tim Show podcast. Take time to sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Greg and Tim.
Oh my gosh, I just thought of something. Anyway.
Hey, welcome back to the Greg and Tim Show. It's Greg and
Tim. Before we go any further, I have prepared a statement for the show.
Okay. A statement?
Gregory Stewart is a devoted family man, a successful leader, and an avid adventurer. A loving husband to his wife and dedicated father to their 4 children, Greg cherishes family time and fosters a supportive environment. He's an enthusiastic sports fan, particularly enjoying summer baseball games, and he always seeks out new experiences, constantly challenging himself and inspiring others to strive for personal growth. Welcome to the show, Greg.
You didn't read the rest.
That was just a recap of the rest. Welcome to the show.
What?
Thanks for being here.
What was that for?
I got a new phone, and I'm learning how to use AI now.
That's weird.
People can't know what is that your password for all your systems?
That's right.
But you don't want
my middle name 123.
You don't want people to know your middle name. You wouldn't tell me today.
I wouldn't.
And I think I booked this flight for you once or something, and I saw it anyway.
So how did you find it out? My wife told you.
I asked your wife.
Yeah, why'd she tell you? She's nice. She's a nice lady. She's a nice lady.
She likes bland food.
Welcome to the Christmas episode, by the way. Tim is wearing
Merry Christmas, everyone.
It's the Christmas/New Year's episode because it's going to come out after Christmas.
Yeah, we've taken the.
By now, you're probably understanding that that's the truth because you're watching it after Christmas. Why are these guys doing a Christmas episode on the 30th of December?
Is that when it comes out?
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Well, I wasn't going to go somewhere else with that. I'm just not.
No, you shouldn't.
No, I could.
Like last year, we did 4 Christmas special episodes.
Right.
In a row, like where we were decorated, the whole room was decorated. We put a lot of work into it. This December, what did we do? We took the whole month off.
Yes, we did take the whole month off.
We recorded episodes, but we did not post new ones.
Well, we wanted to have an easy January.
And December. Who's having the easy January? I'm the one that has to edit all December.
Well, you've done it.
And we were interviewing in January, too.
When's our first?
I have 2 more episodes to come out.
Recording in January. I have to make sure I can be there.
The first week of January.
What day is that?
I don't know. I don't have anything on me that has a calendar or a clock.
We can bleep it out. Who's early January?
Is
yeah, you're supposed to bleep it out. That's not.
It will bleep out.
That's not who it is.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes.
I know exactly who it is. I forget the date though.
No, you don't. That's the one that we're doing first.
I don't think that's the name.
Yes.
Pretty sure.
You don't even know about this episode yet. I haven't even told you about them.
Yeah. How's it going? Tell me about. Hey.
Well,
Christmas.
Now that we've wasted 5 minutes of everybody's time,
it's Christmas and
it's New Year's Eve today.
Tell me about your Christmas. Tell me about your New Year's. What are your plans?
Oh, my Christmas was fantastic. On Christmas Day, which is in 2 days, I opened up gifts and had dinner and breakfast with everybody in my family.
Your Christmas is not just Christmas Day. Your Christmas time is all the things that lead up to Christmas. You probably had a couple of gatherings already. You've probably had all your work parties and stuff like that. Most of your Christmas is over.
Yeah.
Other than opening up your present,
Christmas.
Yeah. But most of it's done.
No.
How many gatherings have you had?
One?
Yeah. Just one?
Just
How many? And you had your work party too?
We had my work party. Yeah. So we had a work potluck.
Yeah. You've had half of the stuff is over. So you can speak to
Christmas. But the vacation's just about to begin.
Right.
Which means that I get to edit podcasts.
No, you're going away for at the end of December.
Yep. While this podcast is on, right now, I am away.
In the balmy...
From keyboard.
The balmy location. I won't say what it is.
Grand Forks, North Dakota.
Rhymes with Rand Norks.
Yeah, I ruined it for you, didn't
North Minota.
Yeah. So welcome to the episode. Today, me and Tim are just going to jibber jabber a little bit about some things. We're going to talk about Christmas, New Year's, what it means to us and what it means to you, the viewer. Yeah. We also want to chat about Christmas trees. Why? Why are Christmas trees Christmas trees? You didn't know about that topic?
No.
Me neither.
I see you dressed up in the traditional green.
Yeah, Christmas tree green.
Yeah. You do that on purpose, or that just happened to be what you wore?
This is a sweater I just purchased, and I like it.
And
so you dressed up in the traditional
every
bear
bear
shirt.
These, I think we got all our family got matching
jams
that are this, all 5 of us, and last year we went to after church on Christmas Eve. We went to a movie and got popcorn and drinks. And all
Why does it say topic? Pink phone. Should certain sex be specific?
Okay, so I got a pink phone. Right?
But why does it say should certain sects be specific?
Sexes.
Oh, I thought you meant sex, like sexy texts. I misunderstood. I wrote a whole different monologue for this.
Listen, here.
My monologue's
there you go. Go ahead.
My monologue's much different than yours, though. I was talking about sex, and you're talking about sex. I don't think sex should be sent.
What if I just opened my present and we just went on? We just ended the episode now.
You get a present?
Isn't that what that is?
No.
It says to Tim from Greg. I can see it from here. Right there. Yeah, that's my name.
So let's talk about your pink phone that you got.
I got a pink phone.
Can we see it?
Yeah, I'll see it.
No, I don't want to see it.
Close the door. Look at this. Look at this. I got a new phone, Pixel 9. It's awesome. But the guy on the phone said, we have a black one for you. However, I was online earlier, and I know for a fact there is a peony, pronounced peony apparently.
Peony, yeah.
I like to say peony. I've been corrected 3 times. I like peony. And I chose the pink one.
You did.
And I've had family members and friends, when I show them my pink phone, they always give me the eyebrows. And because men aren't supposed to have pink phones or binders or swim trunks.
But and somehow this phone is making you smarter.
But you know what? I have pink swim trunks and I have a pink phone.
And my question, somehow this phone has made you smarter, you said.
Yeah, my question...
Because now you can do AI.
Yeah, my question is...
And you also got the Snap Grip, Snap thing, from Blue Element, our previous sponsor of our podcast.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
I still can't get 15% off now. Anyway, so my question is to you, this first mini topic of the day.
Mini top.
Of the evening, of the recording.
The mini top kids.
Is why is it wrong, apparently, for a lot of the population, for a man to claim pink as a color? It's not a manly color. I love it, though. But why? And is it okay for a man to have a pink XYZ? What are your thoughts? You may say, Tim...
I have pink shirts that I wear to work.
So are you okay with my pink phone?
No.
Why is that?
Because it's pink.
And?
It's permanent.
And?
My phone is black.
Well, it's not permanent because your phones last like 2-3 years. But
how long did you have your previous phone?
It was an S21, so that would be 3 years.
4, I think.
Well, it depends on when you would have got that in the year.
3 years, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a long time to have a phone.
Actually, I'm very proud of my pink phone.
Are you?
I love the fact.
Every time I see you with it, I think to myself, does he have his wife's phone?
Yeah, that's what everyone's going to think.
And
it's awesome.
And it's got this little snap thing. If you go to blueelement.com. Yeah. Is it .com or .ca?
I'm not sure, actually. And by the way, I got 40% off because of the not Boxing Day, but Black Friday deals.
Friday. And right now, there's probably Boxing Day deals on there.
And I got new phones for my kids. They got iPhones, and I got cases for them, too. I spent a little bit of money there at the blueelement.com or ca/html. But seriously, like out there, I want somebody, instead of someone commenting again about the Shazam video and how it exists, how about you tell me if it's okay to have a pink phone?
We had a comment about the Shazam video this
We
week.
comment every week about the Shazam video.
And they said, was it a glitch in the Matrix?
Right.
And then I said,
course.
it could be. And then they responded with, that is a great topic. You guys should cover that.
Yeah.
And I said, that sounds awesome because Tim will hate it.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the Matrix in the new year?
Like the movie or the Matrix?
No,
Yeah,
the actual Matrix that we live in.
I have to do some boning up on it.
I don't know what that means.
I have to learn more about it.
Oh, why didn't you say that?
It is a phrase.
Know what I really thought was funny this week at our church? Corny's Christmas.
Yeah.
Corny was learning new words.
Yeah.
And he learned the word skibbity.
Yeah.
Do you know what skibbity is?
He explained it in the video and I wasn't paying attention.
You're extremely skibbity.
Jumpy?
Nope.
Is it that term about I don't want to say what that was.
No, it's not that term. This was in church, remember?
Is it? I don't remember. You tell me, inform me, let me know.
No, I'll let you just be skibbity. You're super skibbity.
Skibbity. Let's move on to the Christmas talk. Let me do skibbity. Skibbity. How do you spell
Skibbity.
it? Skibbity. No, sorry. Oh, is it with an I?
Yeah.
Doesn't say. I think it depends on the context. It can mean very good or very bad. Depends on the context, apparently.
Oh.
What does skibbity mean?
Your performance on this
Pronounced
episode
like
is skibbity.
Has no inherent meaning. It can be used as a wacky adjective to mean cool, bad, or dumb. Depending on the context. According to the Urban Dictionary, it can also be used as a way to start a joking conversation in reference to absurd slang culture.
Yeah, like your performance on this episode so far has been skibbity.
So we don't know. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be dumb.
Yeah.
It's up to the viewer to decide.
Exactly. And that's the point.
Are you just going to fiddle with my paper the entire time?
That shirt is fire, by the way.
Oh, it's fire. It's going to have to be editing post. So let's get down to business, okay?
Let's get down. What's that song? Let's get down to business.
No. Let's give him something to
Let's
talk
get
about.
down. Let's get down. Let's get down to business.
I don't know. Play the fiddle. Play that song on the fiddle.
I don't know how to play the song on the fiddle.
Do you know how to sing it?
No.
Sing it.
Let's get down. Let's get down.
Topic number 2.
Get down to business.
Number 2. Let's talk about Christmases past.
Oh, we're already on topic 2. We're past your pink phone, which you didn't want to talk about really lots. Christmas is past.
We have talked about my phone enough.
Yeah.
Like they're going to tell me if the pink phone's okay.
That's
and
right.
I won't care, but I'd be interested in
Christmas's phones in the past.
No, Christmas is past. All of them. What are your top 2 or 3 memories or traditions growing up for Christmas?
Okay, I'm going to tell you 3 different things.
Okay.
One is going to be one of my earliest memories of Christmas. 2 is going to be one of my traditions of Christmas. And 3 is going to be one of my future traditions that's starting tomorrow, which was
It's past,
6 days
so
ago.
I'll accept it because it is in the past.
Yep. So the first one is my very first memory as a child was me growing up in Thompson, Manitoba. Little 7-year-old Greg gets up in the morning. He's
a skibbity child.
No, he's a really nice child.
Skibbity. Again, it can be nice.
No, it can't.
Yes, I just read it.
And what he wanted for Christmas was G.I. Joe. And specifically G.I. Joe that were the helicopter, which was the Black Hawk, I think.
Yep. I remember that.
It was something Hawk.
Yeah.
Helicopter. And then there was a jet plane too that my brother wanted.
Right.
We ran downstairs for Christmas Day. The tree was downstairs.
At 7 a.m. Oh, sorry, at 7 years old. What time did you run down?
Probably like 6:30 a.m.
Early, eh?
It was probably really early.
Kicked off your parents.
And you got to visualize this. Close your eyes if you're listening to the show right now.
Okay.
Close your eyes and visualize a room full of wood paneling and sconces with lights on the walls and old furniture from 1980. And beside that furniture is a Christmas tree, fully lit up and fully decorated. And under that Christmas tree are presents. Lots and lots of presents. And off to the side is a bar with alcohol in it. Are you picturing all of these things?
I see it.
So little Greg goes downstairs and he gets to open his stocking as a child. And next, he gets to open up his first gift. And his first gift is the helicopter from G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
My first gift ever. I loved it. And I think that basement still has wood paneling.
And alcohol.
And alcohol.
Why do you remember the alcohol?
Why did we get rid of it?
Why do you remember it? It
I remember the bar.
It had nothing to do with your story.
But it was part of the basement.
Right. I want to include anything else in the basement?
I'd love to see what you visualized.
Exactly what you said.
And like the wall had these lights, these light sconces on the wall, and they had like candle lights in them. And one of them fell off the wall and hit me in the forehead.
Where were you standing that it fell?
I was on the back of the couch, laying down on the couch.
You were bouncing on the couch, weren't you?
No.
And you hit.
I deny that until this day.
I think you were.
I deny it forever.
I think
I didn't knock the.
No, the reason why
I didn't knock the light off the wall.
I think
my brother did it.
Yeah, your brother. I accurately. I think I know exactly what it looks like because I've seen all of those things you described. I've seen them.
And then, secondly, one of our traditions is we get those poppers for supper, and they pop.
Yeah.
And if you do it over top of your plate, it's really bad for you because all the gunpowder goes onto your plate.
Yeah.
Then you got to eat off that plate.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, it doesn't matter. And you open up the thing, and it's got a joke.
Yeah.
It's usually got a joke. It's usually got a really crappy toy. Right?
Yeah.
Do you remember this? And it's got a paper hat that's a crown.
I'm not really.
And in order for you to get dessert after supper, you have to wear your crown during the entire dinner. That's part of the rules of the Stewart household.
When you were also a small child.
Still a
Could
rule.
Could it have been the same Christmas?
No.
No.
Well, it would have been the same Christmas.
Right.
But it's still a rule to this day. You still have to.
What you still now, when you go to your parents' house, you wear the paper crown?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we pop those things.
Yeah.
We get the crappy toy. We get a joke.
Yeah.
That we all tell each other our jokes.
Okay.
Some of them are in French.
Yeah.
Because we forgot to flip them over to the English side.
Yeah.
And then we wear a paper hat. Third thing is, are you writing this down?
Just gonna make a note that you reminded me of. Why is it? What's wrong with this pen?
You gotta click
it's a BlackBerry pen. Doesn't work. Oh, there we go. It's been a while since I've had my BlackBerry passport.
And
And
then the third thing is we're starting this year. We're going to New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve service. And then after Christmas Eve service, we come home. And this is actually kind of a tradition already. We open up one gift and it's usually pajamas. Spoiler alert. Pajamas we get. And then
sometimes it's $1,000 bill.
Sometimes once it was $1,000 bill.
Lottery tickets.
Yeah. And then we get into our pajamas.
Or alcohol.
And we usually watch a movie. This year, we're going to watch Journey to Bethlehem.
Okay.
It'll be the first time we watch it because it's the first time it's on streaming.
And that's about a journey to Bethlehem.
Yeah, it's about the birth of Jesus.
The topic of
and how Mary and Joseph went to Bethlehem.
Right.
And it's a musical.
Right.
And it's Angel Studios episode of musicals.
And that's then Krampus afterward.
And Krampus is once the kids go to bed.
Okay.
No, once the kids go to bed, I'll either watch Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
I really like Christmas Story.
Yeah.
The kids don't like it. I like it. It scared me as a kid, though. The tongue would get stuck to the.
Did you ever do that?
Did
you ever stick your tongue?
No.
Oh, I have. I did.
I wouldn't do that.
I was there for like an hour, and someone's like, "Look at that same exact thing."
Look at that dumb
and
kid.
And then I had to go back home. They sent me home, and my mom had to put like the hot whatever I get because it was all like suctioned at the end of my tongue.
Oh, so bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation. Sometimes I watch Bad Santa just if I want to have a funny movie. You're grade 12.
What is that?
Okay, give me your 3 Christmas memory traditions.
So one of the memories, mid 80s again.
Yeah.
Everything happens in the 80s. All of the good stuff.
That's when you
in
were
the
12.
The McDLT was popping at McDonald's, and my Opa, my grandpa, we call Opa because from a German descent.
Did you smash plates every time you saw him?
No.
Opa!
No, it's German. I think that's Greek.
Okay.
Anyway, we went out. It was for a dinner that my grandpa, grandma, or Oma and Opa took myself and my mom out because it was just the two of us. Went to Garbanzo's on Henderson Highway,
Oh
and
yeah, the bones.
and then all of a sudden, my Opa was like, "We should go to the Jets game tonight." And I think I had never been to a Jets game.
Of
And it was
course
like
not.
spur of the moment. So it was like half an hour before the game. So we went to the game. He dropped me off and then tried to find park. And it felt like eternity until he came back. And I think I was crying because
How
it was
old
like
were
half
you?
the
Like
first period.
5?
7, 8, something like that, right?
You went into the game by yourself?
No, I just waited for him, and he's like, "I want to go to the game." He wasn't coming. I don't know where he found parking. Chi-Chi's, I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember that very clearly. And the Jets, they playing LA or something. We won. It was a great game. But I was like, I thought I was never. I probably only missed 4 minutes. I was probably a little kid.
And this was on Christmas Day?
It was like I think it was around like 23rd, 24th, something like that, right?
So you went to Garbanzo's on Christmas Day, and then you went to the
It wasn't
the
like
hockey
Christmas Day.
game.
It was April.
Oh.
And it was like one of those times where we never did that. We never hung out, just the four of us.
Yeah.
Right? So that was number one. Secondly, by the way, till what age did you believe that Santa was real, or did you?
Santa's still real.
Yeah. Right.
So when we get Santa gifts is if you believe, and I
remember
believe.
last year we didn't want to get into this because we thought a lot of 7-year-olds watched our show, but I think we could.
Santa is real.
Yeah, okay.
I get Santa gifts every year.
So
I don't know about you.
I remember around the same
Maybe
time.
you're a bad kid,
or
you don't believe one or the
I
other.
was. Actually, I was a very good kid.
You're
But
big.
one year we drove out to Calgary to visit my aunt, who now lives in Winnipeg, but at the time lived in Calgary. And it was the first time I've been to Calgary.
Okay.
And it was Christmas
Do you say
Eve.
Calgary or Calgary?
Calgary. I know Calgary. I know. I say
No, which one do you say? Calgary or Calgary?
Calgary. I make fun of people say Calgary.
But it is Calgary. It was founded by two guys, Cal and Gary.
Yeah, so it's wrong. That's incorrect. Anyway, so I remember distinctly sitting in the living room.
Yeah.
And it was late.
Distinctly?
And I swear I heard, the footprints of upstairs. And I went out to look, and I could have sworn that Santa was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just remember distinctly that feeling. Like, oh,
I got to get to bed.
and I think I probably did go to bed.
I would have if I were you.
That's a memory I don't know why it sticks out of my head, but it just does. The next one is when I was older.
Yeah.
I had kids, and we went out for Christmas. Do you ever leave home and do a
Without American
vacation?
Express? Oh.
Through Christmas where you're not at home? Did you
No,
do that?
I've never had a Christmas. Okay, so I've had Christmases not at home, but they've been at my grandparents.
Right.
So I had a Christmas when we moved down here. I had a Christmas up in Thompson with my grandma. And then when we moved down here also, I had a Christmas in Toronto one year. So only 2 years that we didn't have Christmas at home.
So one year, friends, a couple of other families went out to Chicago. Actually, I'm having memories now in my Facebook, whatever. And we did Christmas. Even there was like a common area in the hotel that we were at.
This
was,
was
in the
you and the president, right?
President and the real estate agent.
Yeah.
Who shall
remain
Matthew.
And
so anyway, so I think it was Christmas Eve. We went to a service at a big church in the area, and the real estate agent stayed back with whatever. Save some money and not have to go to the Cheesecake Factory. And so we came back, and he's the real estate agent, and his family are hanging out with a bunch of very, very nice families from the south end of Chicago.
Oh, south side.
The south side, who were indeed members of a gang family.
Mafia.
They were mafia, but they were definitely, they were talking about how, they're remembering everyone that wasn't able to be with us, uncles and
the people that they had
they didn't
painted.
say prison, but
all the people they painted.
Yeah. And but they were very lovely people.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, presents for our Canadian friends. And we're like, no. And like, come eat with us. Very, very lovely people. But we went.
Each one of those presents was bugged.
Yeah, the FBI came knocking on our hotel. No, and then we went to bed, and we talked to the hotel staff, and it was like, oh yeah, that got broken up by the police. They got a bit rowdy. They had to be all taken out to the jail. I still laugh about that because we were hanging out with people who later
went to jail on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, they went, at least a few of them. So that was pretty funny. The time that we had spent Christmas with the
mafia.
Al Capone's great grandchildren. So Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so that was a fun one when we were older. Yeah, and so we're starting new memories. Last year, like we sing at all this. We have, if anyone's been to Springs, there's like doing church services on Christmas Eve from 11:30 till 6:30, and we're involved in all those. And my wife last year was saying, "Well, what should I do and make for snacks or food afterwards?" And like
Hmm.
it's like you're going to be like busy all day, and then you're going to make snacks. I said, no, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
So I said, let's get dressed up in our pajamas and go directly to a movie, and then you can buy popcorn.
Are the movie theaters open on Christmas Eve?
They are, but so this year we get out too late. It's like 6:30, and the latest showing that we would want to see is like 6:45. We're never going to make it.
No.
So this year I said,
but I
okay,
could make it.
you could. But so what I said was, listen, we'll just pick up popcorn from the movie theater and get some other snacks, and you'll
Why don't you just make your own popcorn?
it's something about
Something about $25 popcorn that makes you want to
no,
eat.
they're about $7-8 for a large. You get a couple larges. It's just something about getting an actual tub of popcorn from a movie theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just expensive. But yeah,
but I
sure.
won't get the pop there because pop is pop. But we'll go back and we'll watch a couple of Christmas
Mulan.
movies. Mulan.
Free Willy.
Is Mulan a Christmas movie? Is Free Willy a Christmas movie?
Do you want to know? I just remembered something as you were talking about, like going somewhere else for Christmas. When I went to my grandma's for Christmas in Toronto, that was my very first time I got a Jets jersey.
Oh, there you go.
And that's my very first jersey I ever got was that one.
There you go.
Yeah, that's very cool. In my brain, I just totally blanked that out, but now it's back.
Was it in the 2 years that you totally forgot about?
No, that was in Thompson.
All right.
That's a whole different.
It's funny how you jar memories, because when you were talking, it reminded me of something else too. Honestly, I was like what did I do for all? I have 47 years of Christmases, and I remember what 3.
I remember a lot of them. There was one Christmas when the movie Phantom of the Opera was coming out, and I was spending that Christmas by myself.
Not sure why that.
Because I always, back in the day, I had to work on Christmas or on Boxing Day because of retail.
Sales, yeah.
And I worked retail on Boxing Day, so I couldn't go anywhere.
Right.
And so my family left, and I was like, okay, on Christmas Day, the movie theater's open.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I did know that, yeah.
And on Christmas Day, Phantom of the Opera was coming out that year.
Right.
And me and my mom had gone to see it as a play with my grandma back in the day.
Yeah.
And we wanted to go and see it in the theater on the day that it was getting released.
Yeah.
So we were going to go, and I woke up on Christmas morning absolutely disastrously sick and by myself.
Ooh.
So I am spending, that was probably my worst Christmas ever.
Right.
I spent it by myself,
Yeah.
sick.
When was that?
2005.
Oh, okay, so you right.
Long time
So you
ago.
were single at the
No.
time. No.
My family was in Saskatchewan for Christmas.
Right.
I couldn't leave because I was
Right.
working
Right.
retail.
Got it.
Yeah. So anyway, I got something for you.
Do you want to do that now?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Now this is very special.
Okay.
Because it has something to do with last year's gift.
Okay.
No, not really. But I like how you put on the glasses that you don't have to wear. You actually have to take them down so you can see. I hope your eyes get hurt wearing those.
That's not nice.
What?
That's not nice.
Well, you shouldn't be wearing Kirk Keelback's glasses.
Oh, these are killer glasses. Oh, look at this. Stone City Roasters ground coffee. And it's a sweet maple and cocoa.
You look like an old man with those pajamas and the glasses on the end of your nose. You make it look like we're like the old man podcast. Doesn't it smell good? Smell the back of it.
That smells
Like where the hole is, you goofball.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You can squeeze
that
it.
does smell really good.
Doesn't it smell good?
Yes. Okay.
I love this coffee.
That smells really, really, really good.
It's my favorite coffee.
And I'm sure it'll be my new favorite coffee. Oh, there's a price tag at the bottom.
There should not be a price.
1949. You can't have me unsee it.
There's no price tag on the
Yeah,
bottom.
you just took it off.
So it says,
Oh.
Merry Christmas Blend. Celebrate the Christmas season with this joy-filled Stone City seasonal coffee. I can almost hear the sleigh bells jingling, Christmas lights twinkling, and soft carols playing. As you brew this holiday coffee, you will unwrap the natural flavors of cocoa and sweet maple found in this premium 100% Arabica coffee. The delightful
Arabica coffee?
Arabica.
Okay.
This delightful Christmas coffee is a post-roast blend of dark, medium, and light roast coffees, which will be a crowd favorite of your Christmas season. After a walk in the crisp winter air and the snow gently falling, the coffee will be the perfect treat to enjoy by your cozy fireplace. I can't wait to have this at your house on the 28th of December.
That's right. You're coming over.
Yeah. So I hope you blend some of that for me.
So,
I hope you have a bean grinder.
what?
Do you have a bean grinder?
This is ground.
No. Is it?
Yeah, it's ground. Feel it.
Well, then I grabbed the wrong one. Okay. Perfect.
You grab the right one. I don't want to go through the whole work of grinding the beans.
Yeah.
What am I, a French roast? Whatever that is. What is that thing where you
A French roast
It
roaster?
goes like one cup at a time. The drip or whatever. The
Yeah.
fancy stuff. What is it called?
Drip coffee?
Is that what it's called? Like no, drip coffee is when it drips, but slow. Like, what is that where you can only do like one cup at a time and it takes forever? I don't have that kind of patience.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. So what I got for you when we were interviewing,
You got me something?
Yeah.
Oh.
I told you to leave the entire evening after we recorded free.
Oh.
And ever since we talked to Willie Jefferson of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, we did that interview.
Yes.
Remember that? Remember
Yeah.
talking to Willie Jefferson?
Yep.
Bucky's. I wore the whole outfit.
Yes. You wore an outfit very similar to this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very different. They're just both onesies.
Well, they're both onesies. Yeah.
And you remember we talked about the place in Winnipeg that you could get some really good barbecue at?
Oh, Wendy's.
No, Big Guys. I'm taking you there for supper tonight.
The big guys?
The Big Guys. We're gonna have barbecue. That's my Christmas present to you.
That's your Christmas present to me?
Yeah. That's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you. I like that place.
Okay.
It's a good restaurant. Have you been there yet?
I think I've taken out from there a couple times, but
You've had taken out?
I don't know if I've ever maybe once I've sit inside.
You've sitting in?
Sitting it inside. Sitting it inside.
This is going to be a late dinner.
Well,
You said we had all night.
we do. What time is it? It's only 7:10. 7:10 p.m.
at night.
Yeah, we're gonna come back, sit in the hot tub, and we're gonna edit the whole episode.
The whole episode.
Yeah, I'll get home
This
sometime
one?
tomorrow.
This episode?
Yeah.
I got to work tomorrow.
It doesn't matter.
For us Christmas
It's
Eve.
Christmas Eve. You're mailing it in.
By
and
the
you know
way,
that.
I'm not mailing it in.
Hey,
I work hard every day.
Could we remind people? And this is serious. Now, I all joking aside.
Do you feel bad about like last year?
What's that?
Well, last year when I got you the mugs, you're like, oh,
No, I don't care.
okay. I
But-
thought that's why we were going to
but
Big Guys.
In all seriousness,
I'm very serious.
We need people to do certain things for us,
Oh,
and that's to like, subscribe, share, and comment.
and send us e-transfers.
Yeah. So if you
So
could do
e-transfers
that,
to Greg and Tim Show at gmail.com.
gmail.com.
Greg and Tim Show at gmail.com.
With
E-transfers.
every
We
20
will accept anything above the monetary donation of $5.
Anything above $20.
$5.
Anything above $20, you will get a signed
A signed photo
photo
of Tim
of
Anything-
or replica of a photo
or a replica of a photo.
or photocopied photo.
You will get a digitally signed digital photo
Yeah.
of Tim.
Yeah.
And if you spend any more above $35,
Yeah.
you'll get a digital copy of Greg.
Yes.
So
if you spend
20
over-
gets you Tim,
and if you spend
35 gets you Greg,
over 60, 50
50
both.
gets you both.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 100
Yeah.
gets you off the hook. You don't have to have a signed autograph photo of us.
Yeah. And you can get any of our guests to come to a party
So,
of your choosing.
Greg and Tim Show at
1,000.
gmail.com.
Anything above 1,000, any one of our guests
We'll come to your
will
house
come to your house for a period of an hour for anything you want.
as long as we can get them
Yeah.
too.
No. It's in the contract. We have them sign, each of them sign us a contract.
Yeah, a
that's
couple of them are out of
stipulated
town
that.
though.
Well, there's no time. Like, it can be any time in the next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are we getting Greg's on into Winnipeg sometime? I guess if we have $1,000, we can afford that.
Yeah, and Drew Dudley's coming to watch the baseball movie that you were going to watch.
Field of Dreams?
No, the other one.
The
Remember he
Sandlot.
no, the good one.
Field of Dreams.
No, yeah, but that is a good one. But the other
The Rookie.
the one that's ranked
Rookie of
first
the Year.
in most all lists of baseball movies.
42.
No, 42 is in the middle there. So
You don't even know the name of it.
yeah, but I forgot.
You forgot the name of
it. Oh,
Summer Catch?
Summer Catch is not that great. It's a kind of a
Bad News Bears.
No, it's not. Let's see.
You don't know it. You don't know the name of it, but I can tell you all the names that it's. I know what name it is.
Okay, what is it?
It's Bull Durham.
Bull Durham. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
But you like can't remember it. It's so good. It's such a good
I've watched it for a
movie.
while. Hey, you want me to check the number one ranked movie in a
No, I don't.
Because it's gonna be Bull Durham. But you don't. Did you watch it? You said you watched it, right? You still
Bull Durham. I watched the first half of it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Do we want to do the last time?
But I did watch The Sandlot.
How long have we been going for? Yeah, no, you always see that.
36 minutes.
Well, we have at least another few minutes to kind of fill, don't we?
I'm surprised you opened that fast. I told Lorraine to wrap it in 15 boxes, but she said no.
Do you hide your presents, a smaller presents, in bigger like packaging?
Can I give you a little secret that Lorraine doesn't know? None of her presents have arrived yet.
When are they supposed to arrive?
Sometime between now and the time that this podcast goes to air.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I pivoted.
You got something else.
So now she gets extra gifts. Now she's super blessed.
Okay, so this transitions quite well. You overpaid what you wanted to on Christmas presents.
I wanted to pay $0.
Or are you going to return?
I told Lorraine that I didn't want to get Christmas gifts for each other.
Right.
But I can't
Why?
not do that.
Because you have to give gifts. That's your love language.
No, my love language isn't gifts.
Right.
I do love giving though.
Right.
So like I like to give gifts.
Yeah.
But getting gifts is not my love language.
Right. That usually isn't the way it is, but usually it's getting and
No.
giving is the same. But
No, I like giving gifts. Like I like seeing your face when you open up this Christmas
right,
present.
it does smell great.
It does.
Tomorrow morning I'm going to have it.
I hope there's some left over by the 28th.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. Your wife, Tamitha, is going to love it too.
She's not a big fan of like anything chocolatey in coffee.
It's not chocolate.
Well, cocoa's chocolate.
Yeah, but it's not chocolatey. It's
Cocoa,
coffee.
Cocoa literally is
It's
chocolate.
sweet maple and cocoa. It's not chocolatey.
Okay, fine.
If we could find out if Stone City wants to sponsor us.
Well, we're sending that email at some point in the next 3 years.
Yes.
But that transitions well into the topic because we were Sunday was yesterday, and Pastor Zach gave a really good message. And one of his points was that people feel pressure to do things around the holidays.
Yeah.
And one of the things he said is give gifts, overspend on the gifts they're giving.
Mm-hmm.
And he suggested that people don't need to do any of it. If you don't want to give gifts, don't give gifts. If you want to give gifts. But what is your feeling about whether people feel obligated?
Mm-hmm.
Should people feel obligated to give gifts? And do people tend to go overboard and spend beyond their means at Christmas? And are you one of them?
I don't spend beyond my means.
And what does that even mean, right? I mean,
But
I guess it's
for the
credit.
kids, we do.
Right.
The kids, we spend more than we should. But it's because it's for the kids. It's for the children. Won't somebody think of the children?
Right.
I
I guess we can say what we got for gifts because it's not going to air.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you get your wife?
So I got her, and we got to make sure we get back to the topic, but I got her a wedding band for her wedding ring. So it's hard to show you because I don't have it, but it just goes along the wedding ring alongside of
That's
it.
a little bit big for her, isn't it?
I'm not showing what it is. I'm
That's not the
giving you
one.
an example.
Well,
of
you're
what it
not
is.
tattooing it on her, are you?
Anyway, so that was one of the things.
So you're proposing?
No, it's a band that goes along the side of her wedding ring. It's just
Does she not have a band already?
Beside it, no, she just has a wedding ring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's
So
cool.
It was one of the bigger ticket items on her list that she wanted.
She wanted this though?
Yeah.
Like she picked this out?
It was on the list.
That's cool.
And she even showed me what she wanted.
And you went and got it.
Yeah. So
Like a good husband.
Yeah, but because I typically don't buy those things a lot, so I thought I'd spend a little bit more this year.
Yeah.
But even then, it was like she wasn't sure how much I spent, so she's like, "Well, I got to make sure I spend the same amount, right?" And we do that all the time. Like, well, if one kid gets a present worth $100,
So how much did you spend?
well, I don't want. Should we say that?
So how much did your wife spend on you?
Well, how would I know? It's before Christmas.
Huh.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe in the new year.
Well, did you tell her how much you spent?
No.
Oh, I thought you said she asked.
I never said that.
Oh.
Anyway, so but the cool part of the
I
story-
always spend more than my wife.
Yeah.
It's just what I do.
I spent
She spends money on the kids.
right because she loves them.
And then she gets me stuff.
Yeah.
Which she always does a very thoughtful job of it.
Right.
I don't think there's pressure for her to spend the money on me because I don't really need or ask for much.
Not even. I'm not just talking spouse. I'm talking
like
everybody in the family.
I think that she finds that like she needs to get the kids certain gifts, right? Like one from the parents, one from the dog, one from the brother.
The dog is giving.
Yeah, the dog is giving gifts.
Presents.
So like
Why?
one from me and Lorraine.
Why is the dog giving gifts?
One from the dog. Because the dog gets a
understand.
gift from the kids. So they got to reciprocate. One from each other. So my son gets my daughter one. My daughter gets my son one. One from the big man shows up. Santa Claus.
The kids get a present from Santa and from parents?
Yeah, they're two different people.
Okay. I would just think you'd say it's from Santa. And it's interesting. Okay. This is all very interesting stuff. Sorry.
They believe in Santa, and so do I. So Santa brings gifts.
Yeah.
We don't have to spend any money on those ones, though.
They're from Santa.
That's right.
Okay. Continue. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
Okay, so Santa, my dog.
Yeah. Which again, I'm
each
judging
other,
you on. I think
each
it's
other
really,
kids,
really, really weird.
and then parents.
What did the dog get for your kids? And did the dog get something for you?
And I think I don't know if the dog got anything for me. He got something for Lorraine.
Right, that's rough.
He got something for Lorraine.
The dog gave presents to everybody in the family?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I give Lorraine a present from me.
Yeah.
From the kids, from the dog, and then Santa brings her a present.
Right.
Because she believes.
Imagine telling this whole story to someone in a third world country. And the dog gives gifts too. What?
Well, the dog works hard.
Pasa?
Que pasa?
I don't know.
But the dog works hard all year.
Your dog does nothing other than bark and be annoying.
Well, he gets an allowance.
And occasionally bite people.
He gets an allowance.
The dog does not get an allowance.
Every week we put money into his account.
For what? Eye surgery?
He wants toys. He's got to pay for his own
Did he
toys.
tell you that he wants toys?
When he wants food, he's got to pay for his own food.
No, Santa brings him the food.
No. Santa fills his stocking.
Wow. I'm learning something and judging things.
So I got my wife. I don't know if she's listening.
She rarely listens to you.
She rarely listens to me. I don't know if I want to tell you.
Yeah.
You'll judge me.
Okay.
You're very judgy today.
No, just this last thing. I've been very non-judgy until this last
You're
thing.
judgy about a lot of things.
What was I judgy about before this?
I was singing earlier, and you were judging me.
Yeah, but your singing voice is horrible.
And so is yours.
My singing voice is lovely, like an angel. Continue.
Like an angel being tortured by Krampus.
You're supposed to say fallen, but
Wait, what?
fallen, like fallen angel. Like your voice sounds like an angel, a fallen angel. But continue. What did you buy for your gift? What did you buy for your wife?
I got her a sweater
Okay.
that says Hockey Mom.
Yeah.
I got her a headband that goes around her ears, it's stylish.
Yeah.
I got her a long
for the
plaid
pickleball.
jacket. A long plaid jacket.
I imagine her playing pickleball with this
long
this headband.
No, it's a headband, like a winter headband.
Oh.
I got a long plaid. They call them shackets.
Okay.
I got her one of those. I got her those tickets to that show that we're going to.
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you paid me for them today, so.
Wink.
Oh, you're
The-
not giving
the
them to
show.
your wife?
Yeah, I'm being stupid.
Oh, are you giving them to your wife for Christmas?
No.
You just gave them to her already?
No, it's going to be something we go to on a date.
Oh, you're not
It's
going
not
to
going
give
to be
it.
for Christmas.
Oh.
It doesn't have to be for Christmas.
Yeah.
It'll be a lovely evening of enjoying time with you and your wife at a lovely
Sure.
establishment that serves alcohol.
Does not serve. It's a church.
Yeah, it's communion.
Yeah, it's the communion wine. And then I got her one full cleaning of the house.
Yes.
For a day where someone's going to come in and just basically judge us. So yeah, that's what I got. So 2 of those items have not arrived yet.
Right.
So
The cleaning.
that's
They have
right.
to come in a certain day.
That's one of the ones. So 3 items haven't arrived yet. You Dinkus Maximus. So yeah, that's what I got. But anyway, I don't feel the pressure. I don't know if there's pressure to. If we said, hey, we shouldn't get each other anything, I would probably still get her something just because I like giving gifts.
Right.
It's not because it's Christmas, but it's because it's something I like giving.
I don't think
I give gifts like on a regular basis.
Plus, I don't think you specifically do anything out of pressure to do it. You
No.
typically, do things because that's what you do.
Yeah.
That I've noticed. But in general,
Yeah.
do people spend too much at
Yeah,
the Christmas
100%
season?
they do.
But I think people do sometimes. One thing I do find, like sometimes people will have pressure to buy equal amounts of gifts. If it's a perfect gift for one child, I find they have to be like, oh, we spent $150 on one child. The other child has to get a gift that's pretty basically the same amount.
Yeah, we pay the same amount for each child.
Right.
We have a budget.
Yeah.
Lorraine spends twice as much as that budget, and then she goes and does it for the other kid too.
Right.
Yeah.
So she blows the budget.
No, like next year I just have to set the budget lower.
Okay.
That way, when she goes twice as much,
Lorraine, every child gets $5.25.
yeah, to spend.
So if she blows it 20 times, no big deal. It's $100 still and change.
Oh, right. That would be much better.
Hey, I did math well. First time. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you knew what 2 times 5 was.
First time ever I've done 2 times 5 correctly.
Your math isn't your strongest suit, but neither is this outfit.
I love this outfit.
Yeah.
So you've judged me twice now. We're even. 2-2. Going to overtime.
Who trimmed your beard? A blind man?
You don't like it? Oh, 3-2. You won. That's not judging. That's an insult is not judging.
Oh, it's not?
That's just being mean.
Oh,
That's just being
maybe it's just you.
What? What's just
you.
me?
Everything.
Well, Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year.
We're like the meanest to each other for this episode. And and Merry Christmas to you,
And if
Tim.
anybody wants to spend the New Year's with Greg, they're going to be at the Best Western
Grand
Harvest
Forks.
in Grand Forks. Although it's probably booked solid now anyway, so you probably can't go. But
If you want to spend New Year's with Tim, he'll be at something Winnipeg,
I
Manitoba.
made a plan. Actually, I'm a free agent. If the best offer wins, I'm a free agent. No plans yet.
Don't forget, if you want
Bring
to
it.
spend your hard-earned money on the Greg and Tim show, a
www.
$20 donation
Greg and
gets you
Tim
nothing.
show.
Oh no, a Tim photo.
Yeah.
$20 donation gets you a digital
I thought you
photo
were gonna
of
say that
Tim.
is nothing.
A digital photo of Tim signed. $35 donation gets you a digital photo of Greg signed, and a $50 donation gets you a digital photo of Tim and Greg signed.
Let's Kurt Keelback's glasses.
The highest donation at the end of all donations will get Kurt Keelback's glasses.
I'll have them signed and
So for those of you that don't know the story about Kurt Keelback's glasses, he left them here after the episode by accident.
Yeah.
And I messaged him that night.
Ran onto the street, like, "No, Kirk, your glasses!" And he drove off, and then we messaged him afterwards.
I messaged him that night. I said, "Hey, we have your glasses. Tim will drop them off to you. Where will you be tomorrow?" And he specifically said, "No, I do not want to see Tim again. Do not drop off my glasses. Thank you. I will buy new ones."
$700 glasses.
You've since lost the nose piece to them.
I didn't even know there was a nose piece to them.
Well, there's one on one side and not one on the other.
They've been in my truck.
You lost the nose piece.
Oh, yeah, I did lose the nose piece. It's probably in my console in my truck or in the middle, whatever the middle thing is. I think it's a console.
Yeah.
What if I just took the other one out? And then You're right. I didn't notice that.
Maybe they were broken when he had them.
We'll go back and just scrub the footage.
I will scrub the footage.
That's a term. Scrub the footage.
I guess.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if it's the right term.
That's the right term.
But thanks for watching the Greg and Tim Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, post,
comment,
and tell us all what you think of this episode.
Tell us about your favorite Christmas memories.
Oh! Merry Christmas. And
Happy New Year.
Next week,
yeah,
brand new episodes are coming out with brand new guests. These are going to be shocking. These are going to be exhilarating. These are going to be life-giving.
I did not tell...
These are going to be very, very good guests.
I did not tell Greg this, and this is going to be one more surprise in the show of surprises.
Ooh.
But I have received word from Scarlett Johansson's handler that she will indeed be with us for the next episode. So stay tuned if you want to see Scarlett on the podcast, and she's apparently flying into Winnipeg, and she's going to be here. This is not going to be a video chat with her where she gets a link and doesn't show up.
This will be interesting.
So stay tuned for that, and yeah, I think you're going to be very excited.
It's not going to happen.
Back to you, Greg. No, it'll happen.
Okay.
Yep.
Thanks for watching the Greg and Tim Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and get your earballs filled with the Greg and Tim Show. We appreciate you. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Tim touched the edges of my mug again. Now I can't drink out of it until I wash it with scalding hot water. But thank you once again, and we appreciate you. And don't forget...
And seriously, have a happy, safe Christmas and New Year.
New Year.
Yep.
Well, I hope you had a happy, safe Christmas and a happy New Year. Now, the New Year's coming.
Well, and there's also Chinese New Year, and then
Ukrainian New Year.
Ukrainian New Year too. Yeah.
Yeah. Ukrainian Christmas is coming up.
Yeah. So there's other Christmases.
Yeah.
Not just ours.
Yeah. Merry Ukrainian Chinese New Year Christmas.
If you're Chinese or you're Ukrainian, Merry Christmas.
Yeah. And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Hey. Bye.
Thanks for watching the Greg and Tim Show podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. Sharing is caring.